So I know you don't want to hear me anymore, Billie Holiday.
Woo!
In my solitude, you haunt me with memories of days gone by. In my solitude, you will haunt me with memories that never die. Well, I'll sit much filled with despair. How sad I will always be. There's gloom everywhere. It fills the air. How soon will you leave? In my solitude, I'll go back. Dear Lord above, bring me back. You haunt me with memories of days gone by. In my solitude, you haunt me with memories that never die. Well, I sit my filled with despair. How sad I'll always be in my solitude.
I have been in love continuously since I was 6 years old. I have spent nearly every waking hour of my life thinking obsessively and lovingly about one male or another. This is about the moment of realization that comes when you add up all the hours of your life and realize you haven't allocated any time for yourself.
I realized this surprising fact when I looked how I spent my time. So I examined my day and came up with the following percentages. Friends, 5%. Family, 5%. Child, 15%. Work, 15%. Maintenance, 10%. And lover, 50%.
I was appalled as I looked at my list and tried to understand what it meant. I realized I had not allocated any time for self, to just enjoy and develop my own company in favor of spending as much time with a man who was closest to me. I was up against a culture that tells you that the only good in life is to find a man and spend every waking moment with him, to never let a good man run the streets unattended, even for a few hours of solitude. What was solitude anyway, I asked myself, and how was I supposed to get it? I decided to begin at the beginning.
One of my earliest memories is coming home from school to find my mother seated at the piano playing Solitude, the Duke Ellington classic that Billie Holiday made her own. Now, my mother would often sit and play the piano, but whenever she sang this song, she would finish and then sit quietly for a few minutes and then get up and start on dinner. Now, my parents had been divorced for less than a year at the time, and my personal theory was that my mother was secretly longing for a reconciliation with my father.
Reconciliation?
She said.
I was looking for someplace quiet to collect my thoughts. That was the solitude I was talking about.
Solitude. A state of being alone or remote from others.
Loneliness. Loneliness is to solitude what a beat-up old Volkswagen is to a new Rolls Royce. You can live through the ride, but it doesn't do much for your peace of mind. More than anything else, solitude is about achieving peace of mind, tranquility of spirit, and clarity of thought. Loneliness is random. Solitude is ritual. But how to begin?
Since the moon has always been associated with female magic and power, I decided that at the first of the month, I needed an uninterrupted hour of fragrant bath oils, fresh sheets on the bed, sweet incense, and raspberry tea.
I have to admit, I felt kind of silly. Hunched over in the water, moon shining in my window, waiting for immediate and magical revelation to occur. But I made myself be still. I closed my eyes and allowed my thoughts to roam free.
And roll they did. And at the end of an hour, I was refreshed and energized in a way I had never felt before. And I was amazed. I began to look forward to these times of solitude. And what did I do with all this newfound peaceful energy? I fell in love.
Suddenly, the thought of spending quality time alone was replaced with the desire to be with the man I love. The benefits of solitude paled in comparison when stacked against the excitement of an evening spent with him.
So, I took my friend into my solitude hours for a while.
But then something started happening. His voice began to fuel my dreams. And the she who speaks so softly began to slip away.
But I was not prepared to let me go. I had finally learned to depend on me, to listen to me, to trust my wisdom
and my courage.
The ear I wanted to bend to the particulars of my life was my own. The advice and counsel I needed most regularly were my own. I needed my own company, my own guidance.
So I told my friend that this solitude thing was not a rejection of him, but rather a reclaiming and nurturing of everything that was vital to who I was and hoped to be.
I closed the door upon myself, brewed another cup of tea, took a deep breath in, and sat down in the same old place to watch the moon rise.
And the quiet
became the stillness,
and the stillness became the peace,
and the peace became a path to a new way of life. We are looking for a real good brother.
We are looking for a righteous brother.
We are looking for a real righteous and all grown up and ain't scared of nothing brother.
A good father,
Good husband.
Good lover.
A good worker.
Good warrior. A serious Renaissance righteous brother. Turn the TV off and let's make love instead, righteous brother.
A stay at home, cause that's where you want to be. Righteous brother.
A brother who can listen.
A brother who can teach.
A brother who can change.
For the better.
A brother who can move.
Towards the center of the earth. Righteous brother.
We are looking for a real good brother.
We are looking for a brother who will turn the ships around.
A brother who will go into the crack house and turn the ships around. A brother who will go into the street when it is open season on our children and turn the ships around.
A brother who will hear the screams of our sisters being beaten to death by men who say they love them and turn the ships around.
A brother who will hear the whimpers of our babies born with AIDS and turn the ships around.
A brother who will see the people sleeping in the streets and turn the ships around.
A brother who will gather the warriors, march them to the edge of the sea, and turn the ships around. 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 And this time, turn the ships around.
Introduce yourself, where you're from, and what year, and a little bit about yourself real quick.
Thank you so much. My name is Teresa Cox. I'm a third-year Masters of Fine Arts student in the Theater Arts Department from Marion, South Carolina.
I'm Jocelyn Matsuo. I'm originally from Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm a second-year MFA candidate in the Theater Arts Department.
My name is Tamara Kamara, and I am Sierra Leone, Africa, and this is my third year here as a double major in theater and French.
My name is Renia Brown. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, and I'm a sophomore theater arts major.
My name is Christy Papaye. I am from Louisville, Kentucky, and I am a first-year MFA student in the Theater Arts Department.
I am Jody Ann Henry. I'm also a first-year MFA student here at the university, and I'm originally from St. Catherine, Jamaica.
My name is Jacqueline Thompson, third-year MFA candidate from St. Louis, Missouri.
Thank you all very much. Ladina's students have performed all around the world, and we're so proud of you, Ladina, and all that you do for the university and for our community. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we hope that at each of our board meetings that we can highlight not just our great researchers and the work that they're doing in a number of areas, from medicine to nanotechnology and so forth, but to have a full array of our faculty and their students from across the campus visit with you at your monthly meetings. So what a way to kick it off with Ladina. So I think now we do have a quorum, so we were going to have that performance as part of the board meeting, but it would be appropriate to go back, and David, I believe you're going to chair the personnel, or no, Debbie?
I think he's ready.
Okay,
So.
if you're ready,
Okay.
then chair the personnel committee.
Thank you.
Having determined that a quorum is present, I would like to call to order the meeting of the trustee committee on personnel. May I have a motion to approve the minutes of the January 12th, 2012 meeting as listed in tab number 1.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Minutes are approved. May I have a motion to go into executive session as provided in KRS 61.81? I do. Oh, you're right. Time out. Wait a second. And so all in favor say aye for the approval of minutes.
Aye.
All opposed or likewise? Ayes have it. Okay.
So she has some of her students here today to perform a piece from Mad at Miles, A Black Woman's Guide to Truth. And the African American Theater Program performed this play back in early December at the Thrust Theater. The play is set against the backdrop of jazz icon Miles Davis and Cicely Tyson and their troubled marriage. So, Dina, we turn it over to you.
Good afternoon.